book I'm discussing is The Banning of the Native Son, what it's about, and why I believe it should not be banned. In this book, the main characters are Bigger, Miss and Mr. Dalton, and Mary. Miss and Mr. Dalton are rich white people that Bigger works for. Mary is the daughter of the Daltons, and the character that the book mostly revolves around is a man named Bigger, who is black, uneducated, he's a gang member, he's crime involved, and he's oppressed. The setting takes place in Chicago in the 1940s, where a lot of white supremacy are. While Bigger was working for the Daltons, Mary took advantage of Bigger by making him do a lot of things for her, embarrassed him, and treated him inhumanly. Eventually, when Mary gets drunk, Bigger finally gets a chance to get back at her and snaps. Then Mary is raped and accidentally killed by Bigger while when Miss Dalton is in the house. She doesn't catch Bigger because she is blind. Eventually, Bigger is convicted. There were a lot of reasons why this book was banned, but the main reasons why this book was banned because it's sexual explicit content, oppression, profanity, and violence. A big reason for sexual explicit content and violence was because the whole scene of Bigger raping Mary and killing her while Miss Dalton was in the house and how Mary was drunk. Also, a big reason for profanity and oppression was because how all the white supremacy called black people the N-word, how they felt that they weren't equal, and how they treated them less of a person. I think that it wasn't fair to ban this book. The reason why I think it wasn't necessary because, one, even though the rape scene was really disturbing, it shouldn't take away the whole moral of the book. 2, people should learn how bad racism and oppression affected people and how miserable it made their lives. 3, people should know how bad rape is and how traumatized it will make the victim and how it could make the rest of your life unfortunate because how you could be in prison. So this is exactly why it shouldn't be censored from our schools.